So how's everyone doing today? We've got Gareth in your brandy coat, ready to listen to classical music and play D&D and plot the downfall of the Empire. Kevin's going to use that exercise bike in a second.
As a blood.
I can't see Kevin. I need to fix.
I got my wine.
Now I can't see anyone.
Ready to play D&D while my girlfriend does.
I can only see Kevin now.
Good.
Hey!
I can see Kevin.
I
I can now see everyone except you, Tom.
Oh, fucking great.
This is like one of those puzzles where you have to get a chicken, a fox, and a brain.
I'll give Roll20 this. It's better than it used to be, but I remember 7 months ago, every time we'd come online in one of my games, it just became, alright, I'll reconnect, you reconnect. You don't reconnect, though. And I'll reconnect, you reconnect. Let's reconnect at the same moment. Yeah, you'll just have to try reconnecting a couple of times, Tom, and maybe...
Oh, I can only see myself now. Fuck!
And I can't see you.
Start days. Right, who's ready to go to Waterdeep? And...
Yay!
So, I'll give you a little reminder of what we've been up to.
Oh.
After having some troubles with the Zentarum and saving a friend of the legendary author Volo, you were gifted a house, Trollskull Alley, a fine multi-story manor house that is in need of a little tender love and care to get it up to its necessaries. Once you reward this house, you proceed to breathe heavily into a microphone. And who is that? I'll find you.
That's Tom's new incredibly high quality mic.
I don't know why it's so sensitive.
After doing that, so you got this new house, and you met your neighbors, and several groups showed interest in you. Some of you began to take on jobs for the Zentarum, although Fluke kept some distance from that. Gareth began to court Earl began to court the Brigaderf, a renegade group of drow, it seems. And all of you kind of began to do a little bit of work for the Blackstaff and the Grey Hands, her sort of coalition of like official adventurers. As well as this, since you had unfortunately died and been brought back to life, your debt to the city is slowly being repaid by doing odd jobs and chores for the Lord's Alliance, including protecting people who clean up poo for a living.
Pretty much exclusively that so far.
Yeah, hero work there. So a couple of adventures went by, but you began to settle into your life in your new home when there was a terrible explosion outside and several people were killed. Investigating, you discovered that a metal man was seen, like a marionette, running across the rooftops after the explosion, and had dropped a rather dangerous magical item in his while he fled. You also discovered that several of the people killed were Zentarum agents, who appeared to have been pursuing a gnome who had a dagger in his hand and a pocket full of cash that and was definitely heading towards your home. And you also realised that one of the Zentarum was not killed. That Zentarum had enough time, or one of the people chasing the gnome at any rate, was not killed, and he had enough time to search the gnome's pockets and head off somewhere into the North Ward. I might be coughing a little bit, I'm still getting over my cold. So, you began to investigate. You agreed to do another job for the Zentarum, and in exchange, they would speak with Dead on the Dead Zentarum agents to discover a little bit more about what happened. You also, let's see what else you did. Brynny did a little more research into what happened to her master's sword. Brian did a little more research into the history of your fine establishment, discovering it was a dwarfenage. Harold continues to work on improving the Trollskull Alley to make it the bar he wants it to be, so he can have a party and attempt to impress a young noble lady for his own reasons. And yeah, you all just continue to work away. So you know that the Zentarum are going to be asking questions about it. But while they were doing that, you also did some looking into a job for the Lord's Alliance. Hunting down a renegade exiled adventurer by the name of, I believe it was Hakaro, who has been recruiting Kenku and other monstrous folk into doing jobs for the Xanathar. With Brynny's expert assistance, you have discovered where he is staying, and early in the morning head out to deal with Hakaro. And that is where our story picks up. Right. So...
we also delivered some funky potions, wasn't it?
Yeah, she delivered some funky potions and got paid pretty well for it. Yeah, and Gareth got given another job for the Brigaderf. So,
Brigaderf!
we're going to pick up right where it gets interesting. So, you guys have made your way inside the warehouse that Hakaro is staying in. You can see it is dimly sort of lit by lit candles on the floor so that he can see. And as you make your way inside, you kind of move into the building. Up ahead of you, coming kind of over the lip of the second floor. So this is a big warehouse he's in. So this ground bit here is where you all are. And then there's a second floor up here, which is kind of like a ledge that goes around the outside. See what I mean?
Yep.
And as you guys make your way inside, you hear a "Who's out there?" And a big gentleman with a heavy crossbow in his hand staggers up, pulling on his trousers as he comes along. Like, "It is far too early to be disturbing a gentleman. Who's out there?"
I thought we'd be stealth by now, but okay. Well, my friend, if you're a gentleman or not is yet to be seen. We'll find out shortly. I may have forgotten the exact reason we've come here. Someone who knows more things speak.
So the reason you were sent here is Hakaro was an adventurer who was exiled from the city for nefarious crimes against the people. He has returned and has been recruiting for the Xanathar's Guild, in particular monstrous races, but you get the feeling other people as well. As such, you have been asked by the Lord's Alliance to put Harko quietly to the blade, and for his crimes.
You're not perchance Heartcrow, or know of chap called by that name?
I'm Heartcrow, and I don't think I know any of you, though.
Heard you've been recruiting.
Oh, what if I have, my friend? You might have heard one of my speeches letting you know of the benefits of joining with the Xanathar's fine organization.
Well, I only caught a little tail end, so maybe you could give me a bit more information on that.
My friend, the Xanathar takes all comers. He does not see your strange heritage. He does not look upon you and see a drow. He does not look upon you and see a cat or a fish or an urchin or a lying scumbag. All he sees is potential. As such, joining the organization is the best way to advance your lot in life. Get free square meals a day, fine foods, and the occasional fuck. So come, what do you say? Join the Xanathar today.
I mean, that offer is rather tempting, but I think the whole eyeball tattoos things, they're rather unfashionable at the moment.
Now, I've got to say,
not very good.
The eyeball tattoos are not a requirement, although, you know, they do look quite nice. You get used to them. I haven't got one myself yet, but I'm thinking about getting one around my arse.
Well, I don't know how they'd work in our fairy friend here or myself. Skin ain't really equipped for 'em.
We also do some very fine pattern shaving type things.
Quite a bit of artistry you got going there. Sure, in some kind of a crafts club we're joining.
We take pride in our work and our appearances here in the Xanathars Guild. But I'm getting the feeling maybe that's not why you lot are here, is it?
No, but we're interested.
Well, yeah, like, what sort of things do you have to do?
Oh, whatever the Xanathar asks, really. Bit of robbing, bit of stealing, bit of enforcing. Not the most reputable of works, but if you do it well, there's coin to be had.
I can assure you we do enjoy disreputable things. We're rather good at them, to be honest with you. So your offer is sounding rather tempting. Do you have any more finer details?
Yeah, why don't you come down here and talk it over with us?
Shouting across the building is kind of weird.
You're using suggestion to get him down there. Alright, he'll roll a Wisdom save.
Within 30 feet, because that's why I've been trying to get close.
If you are not within 30 feet, you have not done the spell yet, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. I did not... Yeah, I thought it had a better range than that. My apologies.
Suddenly you're like, I wish I had a ranged spelly thing. For magic. Oh well. But roll a deception check. See if he's interested in coming down and getting a bit closer. Just from your natural charismaticness.
I should have come in disguised as a sexy drow wench.
Always does the trick.
Yep.
12, not 25. I'll be staying up here for now. I don't exactly know you folks, and you have walked uninvited into my humble home. So, again...
So just you here. It's a bit of a big place for yourself.
I keep my company. Lynette, it's alright. What do you want? Want for this ball?
That wasn't a dog he just threw right away. Just.
So what? You heard my speeches and my words, and you wanted to come a visiting? Is that it? Where did you hear me talking?
On the street.
Well,
In the C ward, I think.
Whereabouts, lad? Whereabouts, lass? Sorry, it's hard to tell with all the fur.
I'm trying to think. It was outside one of the larger shops. I don't remember
Yeah,
the
it
name.
was
I'm new in the town.
There was places. There was it was in Dock Ward, I think. It was I remember because I saw this shiny thing on the ground, and I thought it was a penny, but then it turns out it was just a shiny rock, but not a good rock. That's what
I hate when that happens.
Roll a deception check for me. Whichever one of you or Kevin has the better deception skill, and have advantage for working together on this.
I have +1, so all yours.
I've got a 5.
So deceptive. Alright, 18. Now, kind of looks at you and goes, I've been spouting the good word round here for a while. And he moves around, comes down these stairs. Heavy crossbow over one shoulder, hand on his scimitar at his other. It's like, right then, you lot. What makes you think you're fitting for the Xanathars Guild? Why do you want to join up?
I'm new in town and I need work.
It's a good reason.
Money's nice. Maybe.
Money is good.
I would like to live not in a box.
I have found that boxes do not make fine accommodations myself, my dear.
Oh, I hate fish jokes.
That's not
Every
a
2
reason. He just
seconds.
wants to point that out.
I need some respect. I don't.
You're right there. You're right there, Brian.
There's
I
a
mean, you could tell us we're going a bit too hard and we're hurting your feelings. It's just a bit of banter, man.
I spent a lot of money on cologne and perfumes, right? It's a natural smell.
I mean, we haven't made fun of your spell yet, but we can do that later.
Since we've suddenly realised you're probably a bit sensitive about it.
Yep. You have baths more than anyone I know, Brian.
Thank you, Fluke.
Brian, is it? Listen, Brian. There's a There's a fighting pit down in Skullport. You go down there. Oh, you'll get your respect, all right.
All right. Well, see you, lads.
I'll be really surprised if I accidentally recruit the group to Xanathar.
I mean, this guy's offering pay, yeah.
Yeah, just
Hell.
terrible criminal. And what about you there, fellow with a pipe and the moustache? Actually, you don't need to tell me. You look shifty. I think that's a good enough reason right there.
I mean, you know me better than I know myself at this point. I'm shifty.
I tell you what. Let's all go head down. Take you into the sewers, and I'll take you to meet the Xanathar representatives down there.
Meet the boogly-oddly motherfucker, or just some blokes.
Oh, nobody meets the Xanathar himself. That's an idea, gets the dogs angry. No, nobody meets the Xanathar. You meet one of his lieutenants. Noska, maybe. Just gotta take you down to Skullport.
Earl turns around, looks at Brian.
Where's the Skullport?
Anchor.
Oh, deep under the mountain, lad. Deep
Under the sea.
What he said, really.
Some might say under mountain.
Sorry,
That was
what was
a
the name of the
different edition.
lieutenant he gave? Was it Breska?
Noska, I think it was.
Out of my back.
Oh. It's a nice place, but it's a bit of a trek down.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Where did you get your crossbow? Really nice.
Oh, thanks very much. My mum gave it to us, actually.
And I'm gonna unthreateningly walk forward and just look at it.
Yeah. And what was that perception for, Brian?
I think I typed for it. I'm just looking to see if I can see anyone else in hiding.
With a natural 20, yarp, you do. You see 2 Kenku hiding in the shadows up at the back here.
And a hellhound.
And a hellhound. Very barky hellhound. No, where's
A
your ball?
dire woofer.
Bring. Where's your ball? Yeah, you see these two Kenku sort of hiding with short bows in the background, keeping an eye out.
So I carefully pull out my short bow and I'm like, I mostly use this. I've never had a crossbow before. Do you think that's any good?
Nope.
Don't do that.
Oh.
Good girl. Oh well, it depends on how you like your weapons. This one, you get one good shot. Hits hard though. But that one, if you're good enough with a bow, you can fire off a couple.
Can I try it? I'm considering buying one myself.
You want me to just give you my heavy crossbow, fella lassie I've never met before?
Oh well, we can trade. You can try my short bow.
Roll a persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
Not pretty good.
He shrugs and reaches out and takes your short bow and passes you the heavy crossbow.
No, it's a bit heavy for me.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, I think, and I just shoot it into the wall over here. Yeah, I'm not very good with it. Sorry, and I pass it back.
He takes it back, eyes it for a second, shrugs and just kind of puts it on the side, and
then I
just puts his hands on his scimitar and knife.
And I take out my rapier, and I'm just I'm better with this anyway, to be honest. Have you ever tried one of these?
A bit fancy for me. I like something I can swing.
Oh, look here, I've got one as well.
And I like mockingly, as if pretending to joke Jewel Harold, swing my scimitar around, and then I stab him.
Roll a. I just like how Tom just subtly moved into 5 foot of you there. Roll a deception check to see if you just like stab. It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye.
Unsurprisingly, he saw me coming.
All right, make an attack roll, but he does see it coming, and he's going to, get all that normal stuff.
Oh,
He's all going to get initiative.
Draws his scimitar as you go in and deflects your blow. He goes, I knew there was something. And he looks over at Brian. Fishy going on here.
Shots fired.
And
I would
everyone, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Hey.
Coincidence tracker is clear.
sorry if that was a bit too forward, folks.
No, I like that. It's fun.
So, someone needed to start it.
Indeed.
If not Brian, it was going to be very inelegant of Brian starting to yell.
Oh, damn,
I
sorry,
was
I think
getting
I
mildly
switched my
concerned there. You guys were just going to be like, yeah, we go and join the Xanathar Guild.
We go join the Xanathar.
Like, oh, okay.
No, bad people.
There's not a section in the book for this, but I'll see what I can do. Luna, come on. She's getting a bit frustrated because she's got to stay up in this room and she can't wander the house like normal.
I'll do mine again. I didn't click my token.
You just add the one you got first time round.
Yeah, thank you.
Luna.
Brian's rage is inherent in his
I don't want to kill
initiative roll.
Kenkus, I feel bad.
You don't want to kill the Kenkus? You already murdered some Kenkus.
Yeah,
I know, I don't want to kill any more. I feel guilty.
We
They
can
didn't
go now,
choose
there's a
this
lot of-
life.
They didn't choose the Fug Life, the Fug Life chose them.
Yeah.
Alright, Brian, you were the first to react. You see this guy deflects Brynny's sword with his. And it's like, should have known it was too good to have a bunch of non-dirty subhumans come along.
Alright. Brian is going to decide, circle around to the back. He's going to grab his anchor, take it off his back, and just do a long charge around, and just try and clonk him over the back of the head.
Okay.
Before he does that, he, upon hearing this very overused fish pun,
It's not even clever. It's just-
rage. Yeah, and also as a bonus action activates his. Oh Jesus, those both really long. His storm aura.
Oh!
Or lightning at this fucker.
Real lightning! Does that mean you have to start being glam rock, or...?
Yeah.
No. No. Mikey, stop.
Alright,
What
so he has
this
to make
means-
a deck save, yeah?
I now put a 10-foot aura on my character.
Oh, we know how much you love auras.
Yeah. It's got a boner for auras.
Yeah, so he needs to make a DC 13 dexterity.
Alright, he fails. So he takes... Do you not have to make the swing with your axe first? Or weapon first?
Nope, that's just a bonus action to zap someone within 10 feet of me.
Did you not bonus action rage, though?
It happens the exact same time as you rage the first time, and then you
Nice.
can do it as a bonus action every turn after.
I am glad that
And
it does it as part of the rage, because it's not super strong already, so letting it blast out when your rage is good. Oh, wow.
Oh!
Ooh,
Nice.
How much
There
damage?
you go.
reckless.
7...
Yeah, it was reckless.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I wrote it in it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
13,
21, 25 to... Nice.
So he
Yeah,
looks
if
at
he
you.
did roll a save, I couldn't see it.
I've already...
Just letting you know.
The sheets on this are all still set to roll
That's
itself. So you won't be
Cool.
seeing the attack rolls and stuff. But, I promise I'm honest.
Hmm.
He... As you run round and sort of
up in
begin
here, boy!
to loop around him, he goes, "Oh, getting a bit trout tart." And then he's trying to think of a good pun. You just slam your anchor into his face and crunch it. Hear a satisfying crunch as you break his nose. Oh, fucking hell! And he
Anchor
spits
in
some
mouth.
blood out. Fluke, it's your go.
Okay. So how high up are these Kenku?
Well, I don't know if you've seen them yet, because the only one who...
Oh, no, I didn't, did I?
So let me
No.
roll their stealth, and then we'll do that against your passive perception.
Okay.
So... Oh, wow, you do not see them.
No.
Actually, in all technicality, Brian did not see them, so... Just got a natural 20 on their stealth. So, yeah.
Okay, in that case, she will run up here and whack Harko with her mace.
Alright, get into the thick of things.
Yeah. Did I click the wrong thing? I clicked the wrong thing. 1 second.
No.
With her mace!
Hey!
Yep, 18 hits. You dunk. Oh, bloody hell. And give a good crack on the side with your mace. And you can see his arm kind of goes dead and he shakes it.
And with my bonus, I think I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. Because it's amazing.
Now you're a cleric.
Now I'm a cleric. And it's a giant soup ladle.
Oh!
Beautiful.
Okay, that one would hit, but he's going to use his reaction to parry it.
Okay.
So he brings up his sword and parries this soup ladle back. And it's like, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay.
Just put a little thing on there for...
1 sec, let's see if I can find a spoon.
Okay, brilliant.
There's yeah, that will do.
Spoon.
Spoon. That is blurry AF.
It's probably better than what I could have drawn, so...
Spoon. There we go. There's a
Ooh,
spoon.
it's like a frying pan almost.
Yay!
Oh, wait, there we go. There we go.
Hey!
Hey! It's a fucking
Yay, it's a ladle!
Harold.
Hello. He's gonna poke his dog now.
Oh, shit. I love
Well-
the headphones thing. It's your fault.
He can't talk quickly. Rebel. Whilst he's there, I've already got my rapier out. All right then, and I'll try and run him through with a rapier. Shank. I'll miss.
Alright. Have at him with your rapier.
As a bonus action, I will turn to Brinny and I'll go. Stab cats. You're inspired. Stab cats.
I've never been so inspired in my life.
So the two stealthed ones, seeing that they would shoot Brian, but he's such an obvious target and they've got stealth, they're going to try for something a little less obvious. One is going to go after their natural enemy, the bird. So this is with advantage because they're stealthy. 22 for 8 piercing.
Sorry, is that on me?
That's on you, Bryn.
Yeah.
Brinny, yep. And they'll do one on Harold. 13 though, so I think that misses.
Just.
Alright, so one of them catches Brinny with an arrow. And you can see now everyone can see these two Kenko at the back, which caw kind of angrily down at you all. On his turn, Harko is like, well, you ain't the first lot to try and take me down. And he's going to scimitar at Brinny. Double natural ones. Scimitar at Brian, because Brian broke his nose. Double 11s. And then he's going to try his dagger at Harold.
Hello.
Getting an 11. So he misses all of you as he spins around doing very impressive looking attacks that don't connect with anything. It's very Star Wars prequels.
Very prequels, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you considered ballet?
Brinny, it's your go.
Alright, I patiently wait for a right moment in all his spinning, and then I attempt to stab him with a rapier.
Oh God, my spleen!
Lightsaber right
19
behind
for a
my
12.
computer.
Yep, you give him a jolly good stabbing.
And then, as a bonus action, I monitor his technique, and I shout out a weakness, something along the lines of, "Every time he spins, he exposes his left flank. Go for that!" And use the help action as a bonus action.
Cool.
Oh,
Nice.
everyone to level 3 abilities.
Erlan.
Well, Errol will take the opportunity to Ray of Frost him in that flank.
Okay.
Oh,
19
that's so
hits.
disappointing.
Okay, he's slightly slower now, okay?
Ow.
He needs a scarf.
Basically, yeah. And he'll run up and try to hide behind these crates. Or
It's a wee bit chilly.
not so much hide, just get himself a little cover from Kenku. Not that he has issues with Kenku or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, that's all I can do.
Alright. Running through the door at the back appears
No.
2 thugs. Looks like they were standing guard and keeping an eye on the place. So they come in,
And our mastiffs.
see what's going on, breathe heavily into their microphones,
Fuck!
and then they go, who would they go? Get the one breathing heavily into his microphone! And they run up and they start fucking
Why?
wailing on Harold.
Such meta! Fork!
Such meta. Yeah, Luna is disturbed by this meta knowledge. Then Matthew tries to find the thug token template thingy. He thought he had it, but apparently not. Alright, so these are both going to swing with advantage. Where are you guys? There you are. Okay, so 1, 2, okay, 3, 4. What's your AC?
14?
14. Alright, you take 11 points of damage as they hit you twice with their thugs and just start like beating on you. Like, "Grrr!"
Okay, since I can't see the rolls, on the first one, I would like to try and use cutting words
if you've got cutting words, then I'll tell you the rolls as they come up.
Alright, okay.
So 21, 13, 10, 23.
30 misses, 10 misses, 23 hits. Is that with advantage?
That was with advantage, yeah. They rolled
They all
that.
fucking hit. They all fucking hit me. Okay. Ow!
Yeah, so you take 11 damage as they just like wail on you with these. And Luna, come on, girl. You were so quiet all day.
Come on, girl.
Come on, girl, come on.
You're making noises.
You're ruining my heart. Cool, so
Let
they
that to her character sheet.
True, it was still the show. It's got a high charisma score.
And when we got cats, we got fish, we got birds, but no dogs.
It's true.
Nope.
Kevin, your camera's not on, by the way, for me. I don't know.
He's eating.
He's eating. Of course.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nom.
You gotta pay extra to see him to watch him while he eats.
That's true. Brian, it's your go.
Oh my! Yeah. My plan was to rush up to those birdie boys, but Harold looks like he's getting having a tough time of it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna take one step down. I'm gonna take a swing at this guy with my anchor. Hudum.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
I treat. And then I'm going to hurl some lightning at the guy on the other side of Harold.
Of Harold.
So I'm just gonna with my hand like reach around his head.
I sir.
Oh.
Okay, you're getting some work out of this. He fails and takes 6 lightning damage. Bzzz. Oh yeah, what does it look like, by the way? Because this is the first time you've really been using this ability.
Do you have your own little personal rain cloud just kind of hovering over you?
No, the clouds like kind of cover his shoulders, kind of like a mantle, like the top of a cloak. And when he like reaches out, electricity just like travels up along his arms and just leaps out at people.
Alright. So it's almost like you've got dry ice smoke falling off your shoulders, like mist into a clay cape.
You know, a little storm cloud that just hovers around my shoulders.
And it comes from your hands.
Very
Reach out and blast people. Very nice.
Yep.
Alright, Fluke, it's your go.
Okay, Fluke is going to invoke duplicity.
Publicity.
Fluke.
Where would you like
So
your
if I
duplicate to be?
pop her there, for
Yeah,
now? Oh,
perfect.
yeah. And I don't know, because it's a bit weird, because that ability gives me the power, if the duplicate's within 5 feet of me and an enemy, my attacks have advantage. But I don't know if that works as spiritual weapon, because that's not me attacking, that's a big thing.
It's a
hitting me.
ladle.
So I feel like that wouldn't work.
You're making the attack. Yeah.
Yeah. It works.
What do you say, Matt?
Does it
Up to you,
specify melee attacks or anything?
You have advantage on attack rolls against that creature.
No, it should be
Attack
fine.
rolls.
Yeah, flies over.
Yeah.
Can bonk.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna whack that guy.
There's this fudge just here.
Yeah. Do. Sorry, just scrolling.
Scrolling.
Yeah.
Scrolling down the river.
Oh.
14 hits.
Oh no, of course I had advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, we just talked about
Hey.
it. Yeah, it like kind of looks at this weird little half elf that appears next to it, and then just dong ladles to the back of the head.
Yeah. Okay, that is me done.
Cool. Harold, there's these two big lads, and they're trying to fuck you up.
Fuck off! And I'll pull out my loot and I'll do a power chord. Bow! And thunder wave them.
Thunderstruck.
Bow, bow, bow. Yeah. Wow!
Wow.
Uh,
Not much of a power chord, is it?
oh, that's painful.
It's like when you
wow.
they mute your strings as you're playing.
It goes across with his hand and all the springs just go pling. Shit.
Alright, mighty 2 damage.
Got to tune it
that
beforehand.
one. And this one takes a staggering 1. Anything else, or are you done with your shame?
Bonus action. Brian, save me! You get inspired.
Alright, calm down.
That's my turn.
Cool. So, the Kenku, no longer stealthed, but, still wanting to help out their buddy. They're going to open fire, and they're both going to fire at Brian, since he's not making much effort to defend himself.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get to do your thing. Boing! Boing! I'm guessing the
Yes,
crit hits, and the 15?
Yep. Nope, 16 AC.
Ah, okay. So yeah, catches you. It's quite good AC for a barbarian of your level.
Yeah. I have 16, 16, 16.
Wow. Okay, so
yeah, 14, half to 7. Nice.
all right. So you do take a good arrow to the shoulder, but you're I would say big. You are a strong small man.
I am compact.
You are a compact individual.
Yes.
He's an absolute unit.
People call me dense.
And,
Pretty sure it's in a good way.
Yeah. All right. So Harko is going to stab at Brinny with his scimitar. 18
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 6 slashing damage. He's going to stab at Harold. 11. He's going to try and stab Harold with a dagger.
Why me?
14.
Makes it, breaks it, but I'm gonna say to him, your fly's undone. That's my kind word.
So he's about to stab you with his knife, but instead he looks down at his fly and misses the shot.
Yay! I lied.
Your fly.
Yeah.
Alright, and then, seeing as he is quite badly hurt, he is going to turn and try and run away.
Do we get opportunity attacks?
Yes.
I'm just using my reaction.
If you have a reaction, you may take it to make an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So,
I would like to use my inspiration on my 15.
Ooh, yeah, I can use my inspiration on that.
Your bardic inspiration, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for
D6,
it.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, his AC was 15, so...
Oh, shit.
Well, it
I
means
just-
Brynny also hits, so Brynny hits for third. Yeah, combined, you guys, Brynny stabs him in the back of the leg as he tries to run away. Fluke cracks him across the head, and as he's staggering, he pulls himself to his feet. As he's coming up, anchor, straight to the ribs. There is an almighty splatting noise. Blood comes out of his mouth, and he falls to the ground, very deceased.
Time to sleep with me cousins, mate.
Brynny, it's your go.
Alright, I spin around in a pirouette from that attack and I stab straight into the guy behind me. 18.
Catching him nicely and doing 13 damage.
Alright, and once I kind of do it and then I feint a second attack to make him kind of, move back a little but pull my attack back in time, giving the next person a chance to take advantage.
Okay.
Hey.
Erlan.
Earl will get down here and try the burning hands. When I get this.
Smells really
The
bad.
staple.
Hang on, it's the.
You know, they say what doesn't kill you.
Oh, that's a burning
Oh.
hand.
Apparently
That's
what
a
doesn't
party
kill you makes
killer,
you
that
stronger
is.
then.
That sure is. So that gets Harold, obviously. No.
Ah!
The ladle, no!
It's only 15 foot.
Natural 1 and an 18.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so the fug who just got stabbed is hit by the fire, full in the face, and dies. The one who was blasted back. He gets a bit singed, but looks pretty hurt.
Oh, important thing.
No. All right.
Shame. And I'll go back to my corner.
Okay. The fug, the remaining one, seeing his friend go down in flames and the guy he was sent here to protect go down, turns and runs for the door. Runs 20 feet over the door, but on his way, he drops his mace, pulls out a heavy crossbow, turns around and shoots at Earl.
Oh.
That's for my mate, you bastard! But misses horribly with it. And then he legs it out the door. Brian, it's your go.
Alright. That guy's just gonzo, right?
I mean, you could chase him if you really want to, but he seems to be like running away to run away,
Yeah, cool.
Not so much, I'll be back later. It's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. This fight went bad.
So here he's gonna charge up this way. 15 to there, 15 to there. Just make it. And
Kenku looks a bit nervous.
don't worry, ain't gonna kill you. But I am going to singe him first.
Alright,
Reach out my lightning cloud.
The Kenku tries to do a backflip. It fails its backflip and takes 4 damage.
And shkadoosh.
Yeah, that plus that.
Non-lethal.
Alright, you suplex the bird into a wall and knock him unconscious. Doof.
You better get out of here too, mate.
Yeah, it looks like the other Kenku won't be sticking around very long.
Yep.
Fluke, it's your go. You can see the Kenkus look like they're in retreat or unconscious.
Okay, she is just going to turn then and grab Harold's arm and give him a cure wound.
Alright.
Oh,
Just in case.
oh, Luke, you're the loveliest. Oh.
And then she'll just move her ladle 20 feet towards the Kenku.
Menacingly.
Yeah.
It's hovering. Yeah.
We're gonna get soup. Alright, Harold, it's your go. Feel a bit better now.
Oh, dear. All right, I'm gonna run to the door, and I'm gonna look outside it to see the bloke running away.
Yeah, you can see him. He's not that far ahead of you if you chase after him. He's just kind of right into the street. Although he is now in kind of like a more public area is the thing. But the street's pretty run down and shitty. People get shanked here quite often.
And I'll cut my hands and go, "Oi, mate! You left your mate, he's dead, you fucking coward!" And I'll cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Let us make an announcement of the murder we just committed.
You forgot your corpse.
You can see that he will remember this, and it will leave him wounded for a time. He's like, oh. The last Kenku is going to fire a quick arrow at, what's his name? At Brian. 18 for 4.
That hits.
And then he just turns and he legs it. You see, he goes in this back office, then you hear like the sound of a window shatter.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
As he XComs away. And we can leave initiative now unless you're very determined to chase these guys down.
No,
I was going to give it one quick short bow go, but if no one else is moving towards the door, I won't.
Yeah, you can
probably
give
best
it
not to kill people outside.
if he's still within 60 feet, I shall tell him his mum's so big.
Brynny, you can take a quick shot. He will dash on his next turn, which will put him more than 60 feet away from you, Harold.
Alright.
If I run after him...
Yes, but at that stage you're chasing a man down the streets, casting magic at him.
Well, I'm just hurling a Luke Busey. I was going to say, is mum so fat when she goes for a swim, the whole of Holland flood? But yeah.
Sure, if you want to chase him down the street, swearing, making insults to this guy, yeah, you can do another one.
No, I'm right.
Yeah, I'll drop my rapier and I'll run out the door and make one go to shoot at him with my short bow.
Go for it.
No sneak attack, obviously. 15 for 6?
15 hits for 6, and he limps away. Oh, god damn it. Ow.
Can I have that arrow back?
That's mine now.
Oh.
Killed my friend.
I go back and retrieve my rapier.
That street's so horrid, he's going to get, like, fucking all the diseases and die.
It's true. You see there's like an old lady, like, pushing a pram for some reason, but the pram is full of, like, cinder blocks. And she looks at you as you shoot this guy. It's just like, meh. Just keep walking.
That's really hard. Why would you be doing that?
That sounds pretty heavy, alright.
I ask her if she's okay.
They're her children, don't judge.
She, in no uncertain terms, tells you to fuck off.
The father was a stone giant.
She thinks she's an earth elemental.
It was a horrible birth. Anyway. So, I guess we go through this place?
Yeah, you want to give the place a wee up and down search?
What are all these red dots?
Oh,
candles.
Lights.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick up a candle to take around with.
Yeah, you give the place a search.
I'll help Brynny in the various looting of pockets.
Brynny, roll an invest. Sorry, you just rolling the bodies, or what are you doing?
I'd look around the place, to be honest, looking for
Okay.
interesting items or interesting things in the crates.
Roll an investigation check for me. What did you get? With advantage, because you're being given help. Okay, 20. It's pretty damn good. Just looking. So you find an office full of like rats, which doesn't look like it's used very often. But you do find in the office,
Except by the rat.
Yeah, you do find in the office an unused magic paper bird. The ones I gave you earlier, the ones you can write a message on and then tell them somebody's name and it will take it to them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
You know, I think I can just put 1 second. Let me just see. I'll make these available to the player. Paper. Because you've already, people should already have some of these, but I don't know if it's been added to sheets or not. Because it was a while ago.
Funky.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't remember it, to be honest.
No, me neither.
No.
I definitely gave somebody some out, but I think it was like in the very first session. But anyway, you find one of those.
Ooh.
You find a barking dog. And 1 second, I'm going to move that up so people can spot it easier. So yeah, add that to your inventory. 1 paper bird.
I'm going to give it to... I'm going to give it to Fluke.
Aw, thank you.
Oh,
If Fluke doesn't have any friends or family to send letters to. Where's your ball?
She's got underlings. It's so much better.
She has child labor.
Yes.
And you also find. Sorry, I'm looking for the thing. Yeah, you find a secret room.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, hidden behind a secret door, found with a DC 15 Wisdom Perception check. When the secret door is opened, there is the faint sound of a bell ringing in the office where you found that paper bird.
Ooh.
You find a stash of 2 wooden crates. When you open them, do you open them?
I investigate them to make sure they're not trapped first.
Cool, they're not trapped.
But I take it from the rhetoric that they're not.
Yeah. The first, stolen from the docks, contains 4 wooden framed paintings wrapped in leather. The paintings depict the city of Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvermoon, and Baldur's Gate. And they look fairly valuable. You've got a few minutes. How is Brynny with her art?
Well, her master would have been a man of high class.
Alright, you reckon these are worth
Only
about...
what she'd have absorbed for being near him.
You would reckon each of these 4 things are probably worth around about 75 gold. The second crate contains 10 pound, 15 10-pound silver bars. All black from corrosion, but still worth 50 gold pieces each. You find 10 silver bars worth 50 gold each. It looks like this is where they were stashing some of their stolen goods.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Those were
Guys.
sent by together, or...
I'll copy paste it all in for you.
Okay.
Holy shit. We need to find a fucking fence, guys.
Yeah. That being said, yeah, all of this stuff is definitely stolen. Like, 100% stolen.
The only person I can think to go to is our contact with the Zentarum.
Yeah, I better be extra pleased that he's from Xanathars as well.
Yeah, that might say
Might like
Zens, but
that.
that's because I was using this map. This guy was Xanathar.
The only other thing I can think of is to hand them over to the person who hired us from the Lord's Alliance, but I imagine we'd
We're
get...
not going to get paid for that.
Would Brian know anyone from his,
Gilleste's
salvage
alright.
days?
Guys, that's like 800 gold there.
Like, I imagine Brian's had to sell a few things that he's pulled off ships that
I mean, that was
haven't
mostly
exactly been his.
I mean,
mostly
that's
done
crap,
by
mate.
your captain to most of
True.
the selling. So you don't really have a criminal background so much for your sailory stuff. That being said, yeah, you know some Zents and you have a pretty good rep with them. You also, you know some Zents, you got a pretty good rep with them. If you gave them to Giallister, he probably wouldn't give you as much money, but it would be handing them over to the legal authorities, which comes with its own, moral rewards.
Yeah.
How much are they worth in gold?
That's
Well, actually,
These
now
moral rewards.
now is a good time to speak about that, because you've been earning renown for a little while, and there is stuff you can do with renown. So I meant to bring this up, and you gave me a good segue into that. So let's see, who have you been earning renown with so far? So it's kind of fast and loose what you can do with renown, as far as like actual.
Lord's Alliance, Zentarum, and Grey Hand.
Yeah, so it's a little fast and loose what you can do with them. It's kind of up to me, but some of the stuff you can do. The Brigaderf, their support can be. You might leave small. If you do well with them, they might start sending you coin from an anonymous source. stuff I can't mention, or they can buy people off for you. The Lord's Alliance, the City Watch officials, are notified that characters are on official business for the Lord's Alliance. Basically, the Lord's Alliance might give you help if you ask them for it. You might be able to get money to help. You might be able to get money to help improve your mansion because they're quite official and quite well-to-do about the town. And you might even be given an audience with the open council leader. With the Zentarum, Davlin, he could arrange meetings with influential nobles and members of the guard. He could get you discount potions from Schemo, the very trustworthy halfling. You could literally buy mercenaries from him. Thugs are 2 silver pieces per day. Veterans cost 2 gold pieces per day. You could get a loan, although there would be interest for the payback. And you could even have somebody killed with the Zentarum, you're pretty sure. So,
Okay.
Getting renown has payoffs. But yeah, it's up to you what you do with them. They're the 2 kind of contacts who you think might be useful. Oh, and you also know the Grey Hands, and they're quite powerful. And the Force Grey, they can have you released from jail, give you magical items, and give you a badass adventurers to help you out in battle. Like, other adventurers can come along and give you a hand.
That sounds pretty handy. Yeah, getting released from jail sounds so helpful.
That suddenly brings the fact that if we fuck up and get caught in the town, we can actually just claim it.
Oh yeah.
Being on good terms with the Lord's Alliance or Force Grey are both very useful if you end up getting arrested. But yeah, that's just something. If you gave it to Jalister or Force Grey, that would probably give. They might not give you as much money, but yeah, they might. They would definitely be thankful for the offer. Giving it to Devlin, he would probably just pay you a lot of gold.
So, in the interest of hedging our bets, what if we give the paintings to the Lord's Alliance and fence the silver? We'll get some renown. The Lord's Alliance are all, toffs, so they'll be glad to see art. And we kind of get the balance of it then.
Bruni, that is an excellent idea.
Well, works for me.
I like that.
I like that more than giving everything to the creepy elf man.
By the looks of things as well, these silver bars have been rocking around for God knows how long. They look absolutely knackered, so no one's going to be wanting.
They're not even shiny.
These paintings will be probably, judging how much they're worth, someone will probably know who they belong to. They probably be reported.
He takes the silver bar and just tries to bite it a bit.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit corroded, but it's definitely silver.
Yeah, tastes like silver.
Oh, let me taste, and I'll try biting a bar too.
Here's a fresh one.
It's not very edible, no.
Nah.
So once you guys find out, you're basically done in this warehouse. Do you guys head outside?
Yeah, let's head back to the tavern.
Do we want to go out the front door, or do we want to take the new window exit that was made by the camp?
Yeah, that's the point as well. Let's go out the back and take a bit of a detour on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I can get you there from here.
Nice.
Alright, so you guys head out the back, so no one knew you were there. And as you go along, you notice the streets, now that the day has started properly, the streets are actually starting to get quite busy. A little busier than you expected, actually. Hang on a sec. I threw the ball onto the couch, and if I don't get it, the dog will bark at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, it's quite busy. There's a kind of festive atmosphere in the air. People are moving about with some purpose and some excitement. There's kind of a festive atmosphere.
What's going on, Fluke?
Fluke, you would know this day because being an urchin of the city, this is a good day for making a bit of coin. Today is let me double check the exact name of this holiday. So today is a fine holiday. It is
Today.
it's the Day of Wonder.
Ooh.
Everybody in the town is given a wand of wonder.
What?
No, you gotta roll for it.
The
How
Day
many
of-
butterflies can it produce?
I was going to say butterflies. Oh God.
No, the Day of Wonders is a holiday celebrating Gond, who is a god of invention. A god of invention, a god of sort of free thought. And where is it? Sorry, I'm looking for it now. Liar's Night, God's Day. So many holidays. Okay. Double check there's nothing. Alright. So yeah, the Day of Wonders. It's on Marbethon the 3rd.
Marbathon.
Marbethon the 3rd.
Good old Marbathon.
Good old Marbethon the 3rd. Imaginative inventions of the Gondarian are revealed on this day and parade for the city. These devices range from something as humble as a new cabinet hinge to a massive mechanical construct that walks or rolls about. Failure is paramour to invention, though the meaning is rare year, blah blah blah. You get the point. It's a big festive day where inventions and stuff are on the streets. But there seems to be kind of an extra layer of excitement in the air this year. People seem to be rushing somewhere in particular.
Oh, come on, we've got to go see what they're all looking at. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the city is being invaded. People seem to be moving eagerly in a certain direction.
Let's go. I'll flag down a random pleb. Oi! What's occurring?
Oh, sir! I didn't actually hear the first part, so I'm going to assume it's a small boy you asked, because...
I just said a random pleb. Yeah.
Sir.
Oh,
Martin,
sir!
what day is this?
Here.
It's Christmas.
It's the Day of Wonder, it
It's
is.
the Day of Wonders, it is. But not only that. Why, the Maiden's Fair. It's in town, and it's having a parade, it is.
Do I know what the Maiden's Fair is?
Roll a history check for me.
It's got maidens in it, so I imagine he would, but we'll find out.
His favourite train.
Yeah,
No.
you know what the Maiden's Fair is. Once a year, you and your mates would go out and try and deflower as many maidens as possible in a single night. And you named it the Maiden's Fair, or Maiden's Parade, depending on how many drinks you'd had. That's what the Maiden's Fair is.
Fucking hell, I thought that was only a couple of weeks ago. Oh well, do it. Errol, Brian,
Yeah.
we can have a fucking night, we are, yeah. Fucking night.
I'm
I'm
all
taking no
for it.
credit.
I am a little worried I might draw attention, given that I'm, stabbed.
Oh my god, do you need... Sorry, it's like I didn't see... yeah, I was looking at other things. He's healing, Willie.
It's got a fucking umbrella.
I didn't even spot that.
Don't open it inside, it's padlocked.
I've already done that.
If
No,
anyone else
no.
would like to roll a history check on the Maiden's Fair,
yeah.
they are also able to.
Let's do
Or
this.
religion check, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do it worse than his nat one.
Let's give this a go.
Yay.
Nick.
All right. You're fairly certain it's not about deflowering women, but
No.
but you're not sure
It's
what it
definitely about
is.
deflowering women. Absolutely sure.
Really? No, it's not really a
Yeah.
term we use down under.
The child looks at you and it's like, "Yay, the Maiden's Fair! Let's go!" and runs off. As far as
Sounds like a
Tom
bit
is
young for
concerned,
About it.
to go get deflowering. Precocious little
Starting young
scamp
Bertie,
that he is.
He's only 7, what a rowdy little fucker.
Well, start early up on the top, up on surface.
Yeah. How many points are you down, Kevin?
I'm down 14.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, cure
Just enough
wounds.
that I would survive one attack, just in case we get ambushed. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll keep
There
me.
we go.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. What do you guys do? Kids ran
let's
off.
go. Let's go to the Maiden Fair.
All right.
Okay, but if it's really weird, I'm just going to go
follows-
look at all the interventions and stuff.
We follow the
Intervention.
small children.
Yeah.
Them as-
Okay.
Like the special hinges.
You follow the kind of general parade of traffic,
Bloody hell.
and you find yourself.
Fuck.
You find that there is a parade in full effect. The streets are lined with people watching this parade. The guards are kind of there, keeping people back, keeping an eye on things.
Whoa.
And you
That's
can
not
see.
seconds.
Yeah, I was bored for an hour, and this is what happens. You can see that there are kind of carny sailor-looking people, entertainers wearing like nice clothing, moving along, and they are kind of keeping the crowd entertained by juggling and stuff, but also setting up. This is the perimeter. This is where the parade is. Please do not cross this line. As going by as well, they have. All right, starting from the back and moving forward, so it's close to. There's two deaf dogs, two-headed hellhounds on double leashes being.
I can hear them.
Being led along by some of the guards. Control Z. There they are, and they're like snapping and growling at the crowd, but then also doing tricks, being made to like sit and stand on their hind legs and stuff. You see a great matronly owl bear, who looks somewhat fed up by the whole procedure, and it's just like trundling along, boom, 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 looking quite relaxed by the whole thing. You see a rhinoceros, a big horned rhino with his wee grumpy face, just moving casually through him. You see two fire beetles, these little like glowing, but very large by the standards of insect beetles, moving along. You see a proud hippogriff moving along. They've put a little crown on the hippogriff's head, a little golden crown, and he's looking very regal. You see an axe beak. You see an axe beak. Come
With an
here.
orchestride.
Put your fucking ball now, you'll shut up. You see an axe beak wandering along. There is no orc on its back, but you see it coming along. Two panthers prowl through the streets. They aren't on chains. They seem very well trained, and they're kind of moving along proudly with the procession. And then at the front of it, you see an Allosaurus, a big red riding dinosaur, bigger than a horse. And astride the dinosaur is this man here. Handsome, devilish man with a big dark mustache, hairy chest on display. He's actually wearing more like a pirate's captain's jacket, but like open, so you can see his like hairy chest, despite the fact it's autumn.
Is it me, or does the Allosaurus kind of look like it's going, hey?
Hey.
Hey!
You also know that moving ahead of the procession are two robotic men. They are moved kind of like they've got multiple. They kind of move with a kind of mannequin-like jerkiness, but they're kind of involved in like dances. They're doing flips and cartwheels, and then like scampering over to the crowd and scaring kids, then like scampering back. And they have they seem to be made of bronze and other shiny bits, and you can see their kind of like weird bronze faceplates as they look at the crowd. And yeah, there's this big procession going by you. You can see that it's just turned the corner there, and whoever the leader of this procession, he's on the back saying, "Oh, hello, yes, hey!" like waving at the crowd as he goes along. Could I get everyone to roll perception for me?
I'm looking out for pickpockets.
Always wise.
Well, that's just rude.
Brian again, just kicking ass on perception.
My eyes. I see other dimensions.
Alright,
Just not this one.
Brinny, Brian, and Fluke, you all notice in the crowd, kind of watching over everything, is Rainier Neverember.
Oh!
The gentleman that you saved earlier on.
Have we seen this token before?
Yeah, you've seen this token.
I don't remember that piercing gaze.
No, I zoom in. You have quite a piercing gaze. Yeah. Still, I didn't give you any warning for it. I think he just kind of appeared there. He appears to be watching the procession. You remember him? He's the gentleman you saved from the Zentarum hideout, who was hiding in a closet at the time, and he's watching the procession.
I point him out to Harold and I say, "You should invite him to our party."
That's a fucking brilliant idea, Brittany, especially now we've got some fun, dude. Sure, let's saunter on up.
Hey, Harold.
Yep.
Didn't you say that the person that was seen running across the rooftops that dropped that fireball near us, do you think it might have been one of those marionette things?
That is a good point, my friend. Did say it was like a robot, and they are kind of circuit team.
Are any of them shooting? Oh no, hang on, they had the pistol.
I am shooting fire.
Yeah, some of them are just shooting into the crowd.
People are loving it.
Yeah.
They
Fire beetles.
They said it was dressed up like a jester, something, or a clown. But yeah, that's a good thing to watch. Maybe we should follow these people to where they came from.
I don't think they said it was dressed up like a jester. They said it's kind of moved like it was like a marionette without strings.
Yes.
Oh right, okay.
Obviously, they're trying to be stealthy, and so no one notices them.
Maybe if we could ask who made them.
Yeah.
Because people love saying, "Oh, I made this thing on the Day of Wonders."
Well, seems a good plan.
Yeah, could do. So you want to follow the parade for a while? Because they're currently in motion. You know, they're doing their parade thing. But you imagine they're going to go somewhere, maybe put on some shows. My dog has farted.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I know that.
I would like to when you're good to go.
I feel like I can smell it too.
It's that bad.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's
why?
a mostly empty whiskey bottle.
Oh, lovely.
We're
We're just all alcoholics, aren't we?
I'm in that mood today.
I would like to kind of sidle through the crowd if I can over towards Ranier.
Yeah, sure. As you're sort of moving over in Renier's direction, he moves away from the crowd and kind of begins to move down this back alley over here.
Towards the thugs.
Yes, towards the thugs.
Motherfucker.
Do I notice the town?
While he's working, you know.
You don't see the thugs yet. You just see him going down this this alleyway. But you can move to kind of catch up with him.
I'd like to sneak down the alley and listen in if he's meeting with shady figures.
Sure. So you're moving quite slowly then?
If I can.
Alright. By the time you get there, because you take your time kind of getting there, you're going to move quietly, and you're also moving through a crowd, which does slow you down. One of the thugs is already unconscious, and he's chasing the other two off. You can see he has a rapier in his hand.
Oh God.
You see it's the same rapier actually that he took when you were in the warehouse together. He took a rapier off one of the fallen people. He hasn't changed it out. But it looks like these thugs tried to jump him. He broke one of their noses with the handle of the rapier, and is currently chasing the other two off. And he shouts after them, it's like, "What? Not easy enough picking for you? Come on! Try again!" Pricks. Roll a stealth check for me, please. Name NPCs. Renier, not Ran.
Renier.
Renier.
Ren.
There he is.
Put some more phlegm into it.
Ren. Alright, 14. He probably won't spot you, he's not super wise. Oh no, he does. Alright, so you're at the edge of this thing, and he kind of turns around. So you'd be over by the entrance now. I'm gonna move your token over there. Did anybody go along with Brynny? Or did the rest of you kind of try and keep pace with the leader of the procession?
I think I was probably ducking about in the crowd, going, "Oh, what are they about? What's that? What about those robots?" So I probably left them behind.
Yeah, there's nothing like a good parade after a morning murder. So,
so no one's with Brynny?
Brian probably go along.
Alright. So, Brynny, a dagger thrown from Renier's pocket hits the wall next to you. Sort of sticks in. It's like, if you're planning on trying to pick my pocket, I wouldn't give it a go.
Just seeing if you needed. Just seeing if you needed help. Is you okay over there?
Brynny? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I spotted you jumping those tugs or whatever just happened.
I think they tried to jump me, to be honest, but
that makes more sense.
Didn't do a very good job of it. Come, hey! And he goes over. He looks generally quite pleased to see you. Kind of makes his way over and goes to shake your hand.
I put away my sword.
he noticed you doing that and also puts away his. Oh yeah. Oops.
Did you know those guys, or were they just jumping you randomly?
I think I just walked down. I shouldn't have walked down a back alley in that moment. No. I mean, I get jumped every now and then by people for various reasons. I mean, that's kind of how I got kidnapped in the first place.
It's part of his job too.
When your dad is my dad, that kind of stuff happens, unfortunately.
Who's your dad?
Oh, the old Lord Neverember. He was the Open Lord of Waterdeep before he was exiled for good reason.
Which was? Sorry.
Oh, embezzlement, corruption. My dad wasn't a great guy.
And you don't have any contact with him at all?
Not for a long time. I mean, he lives in Neverember now. Or sorry, Neverwinter. And his spies keep a track of me every now and then. Every now and then somebody... I catch somebody... Oh my... Sorry, she's getting really antsy just because she's had to stay up here while the work's being done. Just because... I catch the spy every now and then, trying to keep an eye on me, but... That's about the worst of it.
Do I believe him?
Well, insight check. Yeah, you believe him. You get the feeling he is not particularly happy with how his dad kept himself, and is not happy that that's his legacy. He's also been quite forthright with you because you saved his life, and you made a good impression on him. He seems to like you. And Brian, he clearly has a rather positive opinion of both of you. And you know... Volo did most of the talking you up after the adventure, but you've heard that Rainier has been among those who's been your, yeah, these guys were great, they saved my life.
Weird question, but I don't know anyone else in this crowd. Do you know anything about those robot men?
Oh, and the ones in the front?
Yeah, the one...
Vaguely, I think they're from Luskin. Mechanical constructs. They say the city of Luskin is far ahead of us in the creation of constructs and the work of such magics. I don't really know much about them. You'd have to speak with a priest of Gon to learn more. They're the ones who are obsessed with invention and creation.
Is Brian there by now?
Yeah, Brian, you're there. You're there kind of during this conversation.
Oh, Luskin, you say?
Yeah.
They've been up there for a good while.
It's a fair trek away. It doesn't have a lot of coming. Its technology doesn't make it here very often. I've heard they've got wands that fire projectiles so quickly they break the skin, and strange metal men, weird creations of steam.
I came across a projectile weapon like that.
Really?
It hurts.
Yeah, I've heard they're very dangerous. Luckily, they're not very common in Waterdeep yet, and I think the guards try and keep it that way.
Yes,
even the noble families don't use them.
So Mazda up that way, Luskin's most just a load of pirates. Who's running around there these days?
1 second, let me double check the city I'm saying, because I might be getting it wrong. Where would it be from? Let me just quickly double check the city
That's fine.
I think Luskin is actually. You're right. I think Luskin is a pirate city.
Yeah.
Of a different ring. I think I'm thinking of something else. So.
Yeah,
Neverwinter.
Luskin magic, yeah, sophistication, no.
They have some. They do have magic there. They got the tower.
Yeah, I've not read quite as much of the books. No, I'm getting it mixed up. Luskin is a pirate city of a very bad reputation. The city I'm thinking of is
Silvery Moon?
No, maybe. I've got it here.
It's a bit more advanced.
The exciting thing of watching your GM quickly try and find a particular bit in a book.
While he's looking at that, folks, I'm just putting together a to-do list for myself. I've got tell Lord's Alliance we killed a dude, fix up bar, hold a cool party. Can anyone think of anything else we're missing?
Well, I need Brynny to help me make a delivery at some point.
Okay. Errol, make delivery, and yeah, Brynny will help. Brynny's very impressionable.
I'd like to insult Mr. Mushroom, who's opening a bar near.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I need all the details on that. For no particular reason.
Meal with Mr. Mushroom, who's opening a competing bar. Oh, commenting bar. Whoops.
I did find it. The mistake I made. It's not Luskin. It's Lantan. There's a city called Lantan. He tells you it has many strange wonders. But only the people who really ever go there are odd sailors and the like.
And where could I find a priest of Gone?
Oh, the Temple of Inspired Hands, I think it's called. Yeah, they have their own temple in the city. In fact, today the events of the Day of Wonder, it's largely set up by them. Although I do understand they're working with the Maiden's Fair to make it extra special today.
Interesting.
Okay. We're holding a party soon. When we finish fixing up the bar, do you want to come?
He gives you a smile. I'd be honoured to, Brynny. Thank you. To be honest, I might just pop round for a drink sometime. It's getting a bit stuffy in the manor.
Anytime. We actually have beer now. I don't drink it, but Harold tells me it's great.
Yeah,
beer is a good step.
And if you happen to know anyone who's good with spirit removal as well, it's maybe if you want to bring him along.
Shackles. I'm afraid not. I heard you'd be doing some work with Force Grey. They're probably the good place to start with there. Lots of odd folks there who might know a thing or two about that. Not really my area of expertise.
No,
there's something about there being some sort of attack outside Trollskull Alley recently.
Oh yeah, the place got blown up with some kind of fireball a while back. It was a.
Do you have any idea why that might have happened?
Well, not really. We're trying to take a look into it, but the gods kind of took out of it pretty quick.
Oh. I'll ask around for you, see what I can find out.
Oh, I do. Thanks.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go enjoy the fair. Have a nice day.
See you soon.
You too.
He gives the thug on the ground a quick kick and then heads off to enjoy the fair.
Oh. Oh, you seem nice, don't you, Brynny?
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He seemed nice. Now I'm afraid to go within 30 feet of him if he dies.
Alright.
I go through the thug's pockets.
You find 6 silver pieces.
Yeah.
I divide them between me and Brian and I keep going.
Give her an annoying wink and we head off.
Did the thug have any distinguishing marks?
Look, there's an owlbear. I want to ride that one. That's my favourite.
Yeah, I've done that. It's really cool. The secret is feeding them mice. Mice and rats. Rats work too.
Ooh. I'm going to look for.
I'd just say that owlbear, absolute unit.
Can I roll a perception check for like a rat? Small child, cat.
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception check.
Kebab salesman.
Come on.
They love kebabs, owlbears.
Ooh.
I mean, I believe that the owlbears probably do love kebabs.
Probably do.
To be fair. Yeah, you definitely find a mouse or a rat. I mean, it's a city in medieval times, so they're pretty prevalent.
I'll pick up the plumpest rat by the tail.
All right, roll a animal handling check for me.
What? Picking a rat up by the tail?
Yeah, they don't like to be picked up.
Yeah, I know, but the
You are
cat-
literally handling an animal. Stop your bitching. You successfully pick up the rat. And the most justified animal handling check of all time. Right, so you're holding a rat in your hands. What do you do?
I'll wait for the owlbear to come nearby.
Yeah, you kind of move along with the parade, and you get yourself alongside this owlbear.
Hey, Mr. or Mrs. Hootie, over here.
It does the full head turn, so it can look at you like.
I'll wiggle the rat.
Alright, it starts to move in your direction, and a guard looks at you like, "What the fuck are you doing, you absolute unit?"
It's just looking at me. I continue.
Alright.
With a big thumbs up.
It moves up. Roll an animal handling check for me again. To see if the owlbear mauls you or not. So for the rest of you, there's like...
I'm not gonna let it get too close. I'm gonna let it get 10 feet and like chuck it.
Alright.
It
It covers the other 10 feet. Alright, so... 1d20
Oh dear.
plus...
I should have gone with the right.
plus 7 actually. Right, so 1... So an 11 misses, and I'm guessing that hits.
I mean, how keen is it on murdering me?
It's an owlbear.
So now you take 17 points of damage.
I'll go unconscious.
Alright, as this owlbear, like, in its mouth, snaps at the mouse that you were offering, and then comes down and rakes you with both of its claws. You are unconscious. The rest of you see the carnies, like, get the owlbear back under control, and then one of the carnies, like, dances out, like, ha 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 ha, and just casually, like, rolls Harold into the gutter. Like, all part of the show. All part of the show. Don't worry about it. All part of the show. And just, like, keeps dancing, and everyone, like, claps. Like, "Way!"
I'll go roll him out of the gutter and heal him. I feel a little bad that it was my terrible lie that started this.
Roll
You gave me hope.
Yeah, give him the cure wounds.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one.
Gain 10 hit points.
Mr. Hootie was nice.
No, was it like a different breed? I think that one was wrong in the head.
Ah, well, that was a hoot.
As you're going along, you notice that now some of the carnies are making sure to shout more loudly, "No feeding the animals, please. No touching the animals. Please stay on the sidewalk."
They weren't shouting that earlier.
Alright, so the carnival eventually makes its way to a big open square. They probably go up to the market square. And they set up and they begin to do tricks. You see that they have the animals sort of dance. Some of them do like rides, like people can ride the axe speak. The carnies juggle fire, do impressive feats of strength. Yeah, there's a whole like show going on. And in the middle of it all is this handsome gentleman, kind of like, you know, introducing the shows, doing the whole
John Connery.
PC Barnum.
Do you not know what that is?
I just realised.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. Yeah,
I
so
only want distracted by like the really, really tiny nipples.
bring it up again just in case.
Oh wow, yeah.
Sean Connery has very small nipples. Now we know.
I just probably looked at the token. I really.
Yeah. Do you guys want to engage with the fair in any way in particular, or?
I want to ride the axe beak.
I don't think we needed that enlarger, Kevin.
I just thought Tom should see what the full picture is.
What the fuck is that of? I've never seen this.
It's because you're a child. It's fine.
I'm a child, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I feel it's a good place to take a break as the fair gets started. Let's take a quick break just to recover from that. And yeah, we'll take a quick 5-minute break here. I'm gonna go and see if the dog needs out, basically, because she keeps farting.
Yep.
So yeah, 10-minute break.
Bork.
Okay.
Yo.
Bye.